Hey guys, so today we're looking at this product, which is called the Scape from Fractal Designs. And some will go like, hey, Fractal, aren't they doing like chassis for computer? And yes, they do. But now they also make audio stuff like, well, the Scape. They also do a gaming chair. So they are broadening out in like with the same customer base, so to speak. The thing with some of the cases are that they are using the Scandinavian design, which is really sleek and stylish. And that's exactly what they're doing with the headset as well. This is a product that is cool enough to wear on the street. Sound quality, to start off with that, is really good, according to me, and I'm not an expert at all. But I'm happy with it. I'm just an average Joe, and whatever I'm listening to is hitting me the right way. So that's a good thing. If you wear them in the subway, you can't fold them, because like the trendy stuff now is to kind of not wear the headset every now and then, just having around your neck. And when you can't fold them, they usually just poke your shin. So they're not as comfortable if you're not over the ear wearing headphone kind of guy. If you're a cooling styling kind of dude, might not work as well. They have a microphone here, so you use that for talking when you're on the USB. I mean, not on the USB, on the Bluetooth. And then when you come back home again, then you just attach this one here. So this will make you look like a UFO if you're on the subway, but at home it will make your gaming compadres hear what you say much better, which is always a good thing. You can mute your mic so you can talk with whomever you're talking with without disturbing the person on the call. So there's you see the red light blinking, and there's a button for this that you press, and then you unmute. This will also unmute, which is easier when you're gaming, for instance, but you have to have one for the Bluetooth thing. You do have RGB lighting on this one, but you can turn that off. And when you have such a stylish headset, I don't really understand why maybe using the blinkiness. And also 24 hours of usage with the blink on and 40 hours without. So yeah, air muffs are comfortable, they're soft, they do bleed sound. So if you're in the subway and you're listening to whatever music or whatever you're listening to loudly, the passengers next to you will also hear what you're listening to. A little bit muffled naturally, but just so you have that in mind if you don't want to be that person. Don't be that guy. There's no swiping, what I know. There's actually physical buttons, which is really, really nice. So here you see, this one is the EQ. So you have three different settings. You go into a web page, they will recognize your headset. You can change your settings. You can do the updates if there are any updates for the drivers, etc. Super easy. Yeah, extremely easy actually. Here you have the Bluetooth to USB. I'll get into the USB soon, so that's the sliding button. And here you have the volume control, which is really cool, like this knob. I really like this. You can also click it here for skipping songs and pausing what you're listening to. So let's get into a charging station. So there's actually a stand for that, which is heavy. So this will stay where it is. Here underneath, you pull out the dongle. I have some issues with this. I'll get back to it later. Here you connect power in through here, so you can do the charging from this. And as you can see, there's a little crease or whatever you want to call that. This is where the microphone goes. And then you put it here, and they're charging. And the thing is now is that this is magnetic. So if everything works out as I hope. Yes. Actually, did not make it first. There we go. It fell down. So it's magnetic, so it gets stuck there. So it's really cool. This is so convenient actually with the stand, because you know how it is when you have a headset. So you got to find the USB, put it in there, have them lying around like this on a desktop. They just take a lot of space. They're highly annoying. You hang them on something like here, and some of the headset, not this one actually, will get a crease up here if you put them on something, which makes them look ugly and just wears them out. So having them like this is just awesome. And for anyone who is a little bit of a neat freak, this will be a really great accessory to have on your desktop. So I mentioned that I have a little complaint about this. I actually love this one for all the headsets I have, because you just plug it in, it works instantly. There's no problem. But I have a computer that only have USB-C. I would have wished that this would have been USB-C with a USB-A adapter, so you will still keep it small. And if you don't use the USB-A, you just remove it and have an even smaller adapter. Because now you have the bigger one, putting the adapter for the smaller one, which is going to make this a pretty chunky little piece to have. And my computer is super thin, so this will actually stand out like a sore thumb from that computer. That's the only thing I don't like. I can do Bluetooth there naturally, but again, plugging it in, working, that is so much easier than anything else. So to summarize this, yeah, it's a great looking headset. I like the charger system here, or the charger itself. The stand, it's very useful. And it's clean. Might be like the choice for the grown-up gamer or the office. Price point is like $220, I think. It's 2,400 or less than that in Sweden, and it's available since June 18. They're very comfortable to wear. They don't squeeze your head. You can wear them for a very long time without having any, issues from that. So overall, this is a great piece of headset for your computer, for your web meetings, online computer, working from home, all that stuff. This is just a great piece of headset. And as always, find a channel that actually knows the tech and what's good, what's not, to get opinions before you form your own, or help you form your own opinion rather. Because this channel is just an average Joe that is giving you average opinions about various stuff, and you should never base your purchases based on that. So anyways, you guys have a good one, and take it easy.